Welcome back to Fab Automotive Detailing, you guys. In this video, we bought a bike for $100 for my son to have fun on, and we're going to try to clean it up in this video and see if we can't transform this thing. So, let's do it. All right, you guys, so what you're looking at is a 2006 CF Moto V5 Outlaw X250 CF250 T5. Man, there's a whole lot of words and lettering in this motorcycle. So the story behind this, I bought this for $100, non-running, at a dealership that I go around sell detailing supplies to. And I loaded up in the back of the van. They helped me. I gave them $100 and I brought it home. Now we've had it for a little while because it wasn't running. So we had it running after messing with it for about a day, you guys, a couple wires here and there. But the main thing was you have to hold the brake pedals down to get it to crank, which is because it's an automatic transmission, you guys. It says not a manual transmission. And it had zero brakes. The brake master cylinders were completely, the glass was basically rotted out. It's weird, whatever that plastic is right there. And they were leaking, so we had to put new master cylinders on it, put a new carburetor on it, and this thing runs perfect now. Now the only downside to the way it runs right now is this exhaust was clogged, and I had to punch it out. You can see it looks terrible, but it was completely clogged, turned sideways, and wasn't getting the exhaust out. Sounds terrible. We're going to put a different exhaust on it here eventually, but right now we're not really worried about that. So the overall condition of the bike doesn't look too bad, you guys. I'll show you. These wheels definitely need some cleaning. The tires definitely need some major cleaning done to them. The forks, the brakes, I mean everything. Now, they don't have a body shop, but this sure looks like body shop stuff, but they said it's just from sitting outside. I did test on this one. It's gonna turn out okay. So we've had it for about a month or so, so I've been doing some testing here and there because I'm impatient, just to see if we'll be able to revive this thing, and I think we will. It's got a little windshield on it. Front fender is pretty jacked, as you can see right there. I did mess with this side of the tank, and the reason why I did is because we had to take the tank off and gas spilled out, so I had to polish it, and look, it's going to turn out pretty good. Even the mirrors are messed up. Now, one thing about this bike that's actually kind of cool, if you notice this right here, these are speakers, and it has a radio right here. That's what this is. MP3 player also. And it's got 6,800 miles. We're going to clean all that up. But all in all, for $100, and right now with a carburetor and the brake handles, or brake levers I should say, we're about $180 or $190 into this right now. So not too bad at all. To wash it, you guys, we're going to be using not Cherry Pepsi, but I will be using that Cherry Pepsi for sure. We're going to be using Vonix Citron. This is a degreasing soap. Should help us cut through, hopefully, a lot of this white stuff. And then on the wheels, because these appear to be non-clear coated aluminum wheels, you got to be safe. We're going to be using Fab the Juice, made by Extreme Solutions, to clean the wheels and tires. All right, you guys, so the first thing we're going to do is clean the wheels and tires, and hopefully around this brake rotor. Junior's going to help me wash the bike, but he wants me to do the wheels and stuff, so which is perfectly fine. So once again, the Juice, the non-acid wheel and tire cleaner. Don't want to use an acid on wheels like this, obviously. But I want to spray it on heavy because these are pretty worn, or not worn, but not really been taken care of, I guess I should say is the best word for it. Okay, the juice is starting to eat up at the brown. As you can see it right there, I'm actually pulling the brown off with my fingers. The juice is awesome at doing that on tires. It may take several rounds of cleaning on these tires. And even the wheels maybe. Here comes the neighborhood idiot in his truck. Now doing it on the wheels right here, the main thing for me is just to get them somewhat clean. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna dry the wheel off and the tire and show you guys what they look like. Okay, so remember how nasty brown they were before? As you can see, the tires look way, way better. The wheels, not so much. The tires look fantastic. So I'm gonna keep on going and get the wheels and tires done. All right, you guys, so we're done with the tires and wheels. The wheels are gonna need a lot of extra attention once we get inside, but the tires look fantastic now. So we got the Citron in here. It foams up really well. We are not gonna be using a foam cannon on this because I don't wanna get a bunch of foam in places I don't want it. So we're gonna do kind of a controlled wash. Junior's gonna wash it and I'm gonna rinse it and then dry it and then get it inside because it's gonna need a lot of love, you guys. All right, so Junior's gonna start out by rinsing the bike, rinsing all the painted areas. We're using a 40-degree nozzle, so it's not gonna hurt the plastics. We just don't wanna get right on top of it. Go ahead. Get a little closer than that. There you go. All right, nice and sudsy. Start with the front fender and work our way around. Listen to that, it's so rough. Oh my gosh. All right, so the bike is completely dry. As you can see, it pretty much looks just like it did before, but at least we know the panels are clean. We will probably have to clay to try to get a lot of that white off, I'm not sure. And then do some major polishing on this thing to make it look like that. I mean, that's not perfect, but it's way better than that right there, you guys. So we're gonna pull it in and we're gonna let it sit and completely dry. All right, you guys, so we have it inside and we've got it stripped down, as you can see. Went ahead and took the exhaust off right there. Got to figure out something to do with that. All the painted surfaces other than the gas tank and the front fender and these two little side pieces right here are off, as you can see. And they are over here. Kind of controlled chaos over here. We have some chrome pieces we got to try to brighten up. And then obviously all the painted pieces, the plexiglass windshield, and then all the plastic pieces we need to clay and paint correct. And then as far as the sissy bar back here, I don't know what we're doing with that yet. Maybe sandblast it. I got a little portable sandblast gun, and then paint it, or just wire brush it, then paint it. And then the passenger foot pegs right there, do something with those also. And then try to fix this, maybe cut it so it's straight across, fix the lens. I got a plastic cleaner and polish that we're going to test out from Griot's Garage. So yeah, I mean, it literally just got real in here. Looks kind of cool like this, actually, in my opinion. Sorry, my garage is a mess, you guys. But that's where we're at. I wanted to get the rear lights off because the rear lights were broken, so they're off now. As you can see, they're laying down over there. So first things first, before we start claying, these stickers are coming off, look terrible. We're going to take this one off and the unleaded fuel one. Just going to heat them up and use a plastic razor blade, and hopefully they'll come right off. And they're off. Now all I gotta do is get the glue off of them.
Smooth it out. Once it feels smooth, stop and buff it off. There you go.
way better. It needs another round. You can see I didn't go around the edges, but that's what it looked like before. This is what it looks like now. You can see it's got little minor scratches and swirls in it, but look at the inside. Yeah, really, really bad. Incredible. Plastic polish works very, very well. All right, you guys, so we're going to move on to protection for the bike, and we're going to use Phoenix EOD's Immortal. This is a 1-year 5H spray coating. I have not used this before, so this is going to be the first time using it. I'm just going to shake it up, and we're just going to spray it right into a towel. Try to do this without getting a mist everywhere. No matter what I do, I'm going to get a mist. And it is potent, guys. And it is strong. And all we're going to do is we're just going to wipe it in. And that's about it. And as it starts to flash or rainbow, like right here, hopefully you guys can see all of that. In person, I can actually see the oil on water look. Yeah, there, you guys can see that perfect. Look at that. It's a good rainbow right there. Then you are ready to remove. So, I'm just going to take another towel. I'm just going to come in, start on one side, and work our way around the tank. Like on this bike, there's not really adjacent panels, so you don't have to worry about pushing it to an adjacent panel. So that's how you end up getting high spots. That's it. Wow, that was easy. That was super easy. Look at it now. Looks really good. Tons of gloss we've been able to get out of this gas tank and the rest of the bike for that matter. Looks really good. Very, very easy wipe off. There's still some specks on the bike you guys are going to see in the ending scene. But we got rid of the majority of them, right? So all right, you guys, it is done. Is it perfect? No. Man, did we make a huge difference on this bike. Check it out. You can see the gas tank looks amazing. And I'm going to show you, there are definitely still things wrong with it, like right here and right there. All this white stuff, it was just too thin for me to dig anymore. It looks good enough, you guys. Right here, but you can see how thin it is. Taillight turned out amazing. Put some new turn signals on it. The one thing that doesn't clean up is the transmission cover. It doesn't clean up at all, so it just is what it is at this point. But as you can see, Junior painted the plastics. I don't know if I took video of that. I don't know. I was doing my bike and this bike at the same time. Looks so good though, you guys. Look at this. Look at this windshield. Night and day difference after using the Griot's Garage plastic polish. The wheels look way better. They're not perfect. They still have a lot of issues. You gotta remember this thing's sat. Fender looks good. The coating was extremely easy to apply. And here's this plastics. And I did Put a podunk muffler on it, you guys, for the time being. My own little welding, which was really crappy because it's stainless steel, but it works. So as you can see, this thing looks really, really good. Let's just do a walk around. Not bad for $100. Got good tires on it. It runs really good. I've got $300 total in it. $100 to buy, and I got $200 worth of parts as far as carburetor. I had to put new master cylinders on it. What else did I do? The turn signals, the exhaust, and that's about it. It's about $200 in parts, which are not easy to find on this thing. So let's start it up, let you guys hear it. So being that this is an automatic transmission, the kickstand has to be up, and you have to hold down the brake levers. Key is on. Let's watch how fast this thing starts, you guys. Look. I mean, that thing is awesome. Runs extremely well. It's a little loud, but it's not bad. Oh, the seat turned out amazing too. I forgot to mention that. The seat turned out amazing. See, it wants to go on its own. All in all, I couldn't be happier, and Junior is excited about this thing, you guys.